Hey there, my friend. It's time for our weekly wisdom card draw, which is your time to pause, recharge, and be inspired. Inspired to live the life that you were born to live, inspired to remember who you really are, and inspired to commit or recommit to shining your light in the world. I'm going to draw a card from the deck and share the message that most wants to be heard today. So, with that, I invite you to just arrive in this moment. Pause whatever you're doing. Let go of whatever came before. Let go of anything that will come after. Maybe you want to take a deep breath in and let it out. Maybe you want to just orient yourself to the space around you, looking at the things around you that maybe you don't ever really notice anymore. Maybe placing a hand on your heart, closing your eyes for a moment, or as many moments as you like. And again, getting in touch with that breath, noticing the in breath, the out breath, knowing that this breath will always ground you in the present moment. And as you continue to be present and connect with your breath and your environment and yourself, I'm going to bring these cards to my heart and ask to be guided to that message that most wants to be heard today. The message that will be of highest service and inspiration to you. The message that your heart is longing to hear today. And setting that intention out there, I'm going to just shuffle the deck, see what we come up with. Okay, they don't really want to be shuffled today. All right, there we go. Okay, shuffling a little hard with your eyes closed. I like to keep my eyes closed to just keep that connection and keep the energy flowing. And the message we have today is support. Love this one. Support. So this is from Athens, Greece. All right. And the message of support is arches offer support to both buildings and bodies. A physical structure stands the test of time when built with a strong foundation of arches. The arches in our feet are the foundation of our mobility and our connection with the earth. The key to an arch's success is the collaboration of multiple elements. No one stone and no one bone does it alone. What elements make up the arches in your life? Strengthening our inner and outer support systems builds the foundation for our soul's journey in this lifetime. As we ourselves evolve, it's okay for the people, practices, and sources of inspiration that support us to evolve as well. Take stock of what feels nourishing and nurturing to you. Who and what supports you in living your most amazing life? Go ahead and let that one sink in. All right. So many directions to go with this one, as always. But I love the concept of arches. As a barefoot runner myself, I absolutely love the idea that the arches in our feet actually are there to be springs and to serve as the foundation of our support, the support for our bodies. And there, when we actually have too much our support in our shoes, we actually don't allow the arches in our feet to do the job that they were designed to do. So that's why I tend to be a big proponent of minimalist footwear and going barefoot as much as possible to let the bodies we were designed with do the work that they were designed to do. Now, all that aside, this is not a, you must run barefoot or else kind of thing. But what does that mean for you, esoterically in your life? What is the arch for you? What is the support system that keeps you healthy and strong? Whether it's certain people in your lives, certain practices in your life, whatever it is that strengthens you and gives you that foundation. It could be a morning meditation or morning journaling or watching the sunrise or a sunset and connecting with loved ones. Whatever it is, there's no right or wrong answer. The right or wrong answer And again, I don't like the words right or wrong, but what is natural for you, what feels good and right for you is your guide. Right? So I certainly don't have a monopoly on the best thing for you to do. But what I encourage you to do is experiment and see what feels right for you. I'm an early riser. You may not be. So, connecting or putting your bare feet on the earth at 4 in the morning may not be your thing. And that's totally fine. So, what is it that connects you to that foundation of support? The evolution piece of that is also important because we do grow and evolve. So, maybe what was helpful for you 5 years ago or even 1 year ago isn't the thing that is sustaining you today. I know I've done various different kinds of meditation over the years. I've used different apps or done different practices, and sometimes you outgrow that stuff, and you start to bring in new practices. Depending on, certainly if you like to do the same thing over and over, that's really cool. If you like to do something different every single day, that's cool also. And as you learn to discern what's really supportive for you, it's totally normal for that to grow and change over the course of your life. And as you grow, it's also natural for some people to come in and out of your life. And maybe people who used to be sustaining for you aren't anymore. And that's also okay. And that's kind of a recurring theme that comes up in these, that it's whatever your growth is, wherever your growth edge is, it's totally okay to start doing things differently. And if you've been doing things kind of the same over and over, and you're not actually feeling like you're shining your light or like you are living the life you were born to live, that might be a clue that some practice could use a shift and a change. So I'm also really about baby steps. So if you want to try to change something, start small. Maybe it's some new little thing you weave into your day starting today or starting tomorrow. Let me just look. There's one other thing I wanted to say. Oh yes, that was it. Yeah, the key to the arch of success is the collaboration of multiple elements. Yeah, so this is a little geeky, right? But if you ever, if you studied architecture or something in history class or art class or wherever you might have done that or not, when you think about an arch, you can't, like the keystone or the cornerstone that's in the middle of the arch, you can't do that one first, right? You can't just set a stone out in the middle and it does its thing, right? You have to actually build everything. You have to kind of build up and around, and it's then the synergy of the stones together in the arch that holds the whole thing together. So it's a super strong structure, but it doesn't just happen from one stone. So keeping that in mind, as far as multiple elements synergizing together in your life, multiple people, multiple energies, multiple practices. There's no one thing that is just your one and done secret to success, right? It's the whole synergy of who you are and every experience that you've ever had. So all of that, if you look at that from a holistic life perspective, there's not just one experience you had that defines the whole of your life, or that again you do that one thing and you'll be set for the rest of your life. We are a constant evolving structure ourselves, the structure of our lives. So that means it doesn't depend on one thing, which is kind of a relief, right? You can't really make a wrong decision. It's the interplay of everything. And it also means don't pin all your hopes or your dreams on one specific thing. You get to just be a conglomeration of lots of different experiences, lots of different practices, and lots of different versions of you that you have been over the years that culminate in the you that you are today. There's a lot of different directions that we did go there, but hopefully that gives you somewhere to go and something to contemplate today as you think about the support in your life, perhaps the support you need in your life or want in your life. If there's support you don't feel like you're getting, are you willing to ask for it? I would encourage you to do that today. Do that this week. So one more time, we'll show you this photo here. Yay, arches, woohoo! All right, let's take one more breath together. Breathing in, breathing out. this week. I wish you much support. If you want any support from me, I would be happy to hear from you. Let me know how I can support you this week. And if there's anyone else in your life you want to ask for support, go for it. I encourage you. And you can also learn how to be your own support. I'm having faith in you every day. I will see you next time. Bye.